He reloaded! The corner.
And we sound like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Lives Up here, and this video had a little bit of peaking issue with my microphone. I don't know why. It peaks. I'm using different recording software to record when I'm not streaming compared to when I am streaming, so I'm working on the bugs and some of the peaking issues that's going to be having. But over the course of the next few videos, I will be trying to fix that. So enjoy the video, guys. Peace. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Lively Zappy here, and today we are going to be doing a very beginner's lab guide. This is a guide for you if you've only played labs maybe 3 or 4 times. And I also have a couple other pieces of advice I'm going to be sharing throughout the video, so listen up. But yeah, getting into this, it looks like we've spawned kitchen, which I've actually never spawned before. But from kitchen, as you can see, there is this back side of the map right here, and then over on this way there is the front side of the map. That's kind of my call outs. We got front side and back side, and then there's also basement, but we don't really need to make that call out. Here is the front side of the map. Right there is cat room. There's red room right here, and then there is beginner room. At least that's what I call it, because me and my friends all used to stay in there when we were first starting out with labs, and we didn't watch any videos. But anyway, spawning here, the first thing you're going to want to do is turn around, run through these kitchen areas, and of course peeking windows. Don't be full sprinting everywhere at the start. If you don't hear anything, then I would say full sprinting in this map is actually a really good idea. That's the way I've learned how to play a lot. I don't get hit as much when I'm full sprinting and jumping. For example, when I spawn there, I would start out, I'd peek this a little bit, and then I'd peek out and look down there all the way to make sure no one's camping in that corner by the stairs. So then I'd peek here, make sure no one's by that stairs, and then jump past these stairs, and I'd head into red room. So our first stop is going to be red room, and this is our first out of only 3 stops. So you could stop and loot each one of these PCs. If you're really down bad, go for it. The only thing is it leaves you really exposed to this whole area down here. People can shoot your legs, your feet, and people can shoot you from all the way over there on the other side in beginner room, especially if they're laying down. But what you're mainly going to want to check in these raids is right here. Green card can spawn. I believe it can spawn down there, and then there's a folder of intelligence that spawns right here too. Check these desktops, just go over them real quickly, make sure there's no key cards or anything that spawns on there, and that's it for this red room. You can stop and loot like these and see if anything good's in there, get some XP, but from here, peek out to the right first, and then peek out left. Of course, peek straight before you even do any of that, and then from there, full sprint. Just be jumping and sprinting, and this red room, you're going to jump up on here, look around for loot. So we got a gold chain there. You could pick up a lion, PC, power brick, and then just kind of look around, pick those things up, and then from there, be really quick with it and full sprint over to beginner room. And if this door is open, more than likely people are going to be in there, so you're going to want to be careful with the people camping.
No.
You're not good? You okay?
I'm dying, bro.
From there, go on in here, clear it out, and first things you're going to want to check is desks here, and then these cabinets, as they can spawn GPUs, bitcoins, cards, and random stuff like that. But check these again, nothing spawned here. Check there. Check on this cabinet too, and there's a spawn for a LEDX and other high value loot here. There's also spawns where graphics cards can spawn and other high tier loot. Go on in here, there's a roller spawn, and then there's one other spawn here. And again, there's PC blocks here. You can loot all these PC blocks, but if anyone's in red room, they're going to see your feet and start shooting at you, and you're going to be in big trouble. From there, you are going to want to peek out and just take a quick peek. Make sure no one's over here. Make sure no one's first, of course, to your right in this corner, in front of you, and to the left. Make sure no one's camping out over there. And from there, you full sprint over to this corner here. And if you don't hear anyone, there's really no need to pre-fire that corner, make any extra noise. But if you do hear someone coming around this corner, you're always going to want to pre-fire this if you hear someone, because people just sit here and they will just aim down their sights like a crab. They just sit right there. So you're just going to be pre-firing that. And there's a lot of cheaters in this map too, so you just have to be careful about that. It's just something you're going to have to deal with if you're on labs. But as you can see, this doesn't work. Can't turn this on, which sucks, because that's like my main way of getting out. That's the huge way to get loot, is you open this up and you full sprint down to here. So right when you press that button, you're going to want to run over here, open up this right door, get in here, open up the left door, and then you're going to want to come around this corner. Now raiders can spawn right ahead of you there through that door. Raiders can also spawn right here, but don't be afraid to peek them. So right here, they typically full sprint almost all the way down to here until they can fully see you. So they're gonna be, you can aim right at their head, aim at them for a while, and they won't shoot at you until they're done and they can fully see you. So just don't full swing out like this for raiders. Just stay on this little heady right here and then shoot, and they're dead. And then same for the other side. They're gonna full sprint all the way up to about that line right there, so you have plenty of time to shoot. They also come in from the open door, of course, and what I would do is just wait right here until you can hear them running, throw nades in there, bait them out to the car here, which they typically run out to. And then once you kill most of the raiders that you think, you run over here and hide behind these cars and just kind of do some quick peeks up and around the garage area there and see if you get shot at all, see where you can assess where they are.
Apparently I... Did not know raiders did that. Did not know raiders came from there.
Fuck.
Couple of them. What? The one, I think. Got another one.
From there, of course, run up in here, loot everything, and get out. This pillar right there that's where you're gonna want to exit. That's about your line of where you can leave. You just gotta be careful. In each of these corners, raiders can just sit and just camp you when you run in there. I've died to a raider in this corner right here before, just because I've been dumb and I just full sprinted into here. Also, when you're going in here, throw a nade into these doors, which open. They're hard to see. I believe it's that door, and then there's one right across from it right there. You're gonna want to throw nades in the door. You just want to throw one and full sprint this way, because they will full sprint and slam you right in the face as they're running. Basically, it's a little bit crazy. So something that you're gonna want to invest in is the yellow key card. It is only 120k, about maybe 100k now. It unlocks this room right here. You're gonna want to use the yellow key card right here. Open this door up, and there is some PC blocks you can use, but your main thing is you're gonna want to turn off the announcements. So whenever you open a big door like this, a big announcement's gonna go off, and it's gonna let everyone know that there's a door opening. And if you hit that for only 100k, you can make sure people do not know over the intercoms. They can still hear the door opening, but it's not gonna be nearly as loud as if the whole announcer starts mumbling on the microphone. So if I was in this specific situation where I've hit red room, I've hit this room, and I've hit this room, and this door right here will not open, it's not available, I would just leave. I would cut my losses and leave. It's better to not lose your kit and full sprint down to here, take a left, and get out the elevators down here. Or you can also leave through the sewers, but I don't do that. So this is just the path I take. There's probably a better path, but I do the turns there and run down this long hallway. Of course, take breaks running down the hallway and peek the corners. There's going to be things to your right that people could just sit in. It's a very camp spot, but you just got to be careful with that. So going up here, take a right, open the door here, full sprint all the way down to here. And now you can either take the elevators or take this sewer passage right here. There's a button. So you turn that on, all this water goes down, makes a big loud noise, and you're gonna want to just aim this down. Just sit here and aim the whole time. If you're not aiming here, people can just full sprint into here, chuck nades and kill you. It's a very easily, if you hear someone doing this, it's very easy to run down here and kill them. Just huck like a couple flash nades, a couple nades, you and a buddy could just push right in here. So now we are back in this long hallway. Before, when you saw me talking, I was running this way from far end to this end, and we ran into here, took the right hand turn, and then took the left hand turn into the sewers right down this way. So if you want, you can go this way straight, and you can hit the elevators over here. So there's going to be elevators right there, but you're going to want to go over here and turn on the elevators. And then that turns on these elevators right here for you to get out. You need to be careful though, right when you press that button, I believe it's when you press that button or when you press this call the elevator and wait for the elevator. Raiders can come through here. Raiders can come through here. I believe raiders can also come through here and spawn and run and get you from each side. So typically, if they don't spawn here, if they don't spawn right in front of you, which is very easy, you can just see their heads and you just go boop, boop, pop them, you know, very easy. I've done it where I've heard them running at me and I had plenty of time to get in here and press the button to leave. But those are my 3 ways of leaving labs. So you could either leave from each of the gates, or you can leave by the sewer or the elevator. And now we're going to talk about the strat of the last gate. So now we are in the far room where there is the little management area. Raiders can spawn right here where I am. Through these, anywhere around here there can be raiders. So I just try to avoid going over here until I hear the raiders spawn and I can see them running about. But the last gate I'm going to be talking about and the strategy to facing the raiders is this one, which is the far side gate. So all these lights are going to be flashing, big siren going off. You're going to want to sit right here. This is basically where you want to sit. They're going to run down really quick. You only have a very limited amount of time to kill them. So this one is definitely a lot harder than the other raiders with the gate. So typically, if I get this one, I usually don't even hit it. It's not worth risking your kit. But if you're feeling confident and you're feeling confident with your gun skills and your aiming, they're going to be either running straight down this way hard, like 2 or 3 of them, you're going to pop them right in the head as they're running. Or what they'll do is they'll sit up in their little things there, and you're going to want to either throw a nade in there, or you could run down to this truck right here. The only thing is you can get shot from behind very easily. this area you can get flanked multiple ways, which is, it's just not worth it in my opinion as a beginner to labs to utilize this gate for raiders. It can be easy, can be hard. It just depends if you're gonna get flanked, how much time you spend in this area, since this is a very highly trafficked area. But anyway, you do quick peeks. They're gonna spawn in that door and this door. Throw nades down there, and then typically my strat for right here is what I'll do is I'll do a quick peek and they'll see you and they'll start sprinting at you. So you're gonna jump back up here and get back in the spot. So I don't see them, I peek, see them, run right back up here and hit this right there real quick. See them running down, and they can run down up to here. They can run all the way down, but I haven't seen them do it too much. But yeah, that's the strat for this one. Overall, I would not recommend using this one as a beginner. If it is available and the other one is not available, then I would just recommend leaving through the elevator. That's going to be it for this video, guys. The only thing I'm going to talk about last is gun recommendations. So I would recommend just an AKM with good parts on it and good ammo. So I'd recommend running BP with at least you can run labs without the little side scope, but I would always have a TAC 30 or a Voodoo on, since there's a lot of crabs sitting in labs. People just like to sit and watch corners. So if you don't have a quick sight that has a variable zoom on it that you can see people from across the map, you're at a big disadvantage. You're forced up to push unless you have really good gun skills with just a little sight. I would recommend putting a big power sight on it, and yeah, running big mags, big BP, and at least level 5. This Gazelle is probably about 100k. It's pretty cheap, and it does the job for what you need. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys. Have a good day. Peace.